Hi WorldTempus family, today we've got with us the new Maurice Lacroix Aikon Ventura GMT. Now, if you're anything like me, you're probably wondering why you would need a travel time watch in 2021. I mean, it's not like we're going anywhere right now, you know what I'm saying? On the other hand, just because we're physically stuck in one location doesn't mean our life doesn't occasionally revolve around another time zone. I think a year of long-distance Zoom interactions has made us more aware of that than ever. Or if you're living and working in a different country from the rest of your family, I think you know very well what it's like having your body in one time zone and your heart in another. So on another note, I think we're all looking forward to the chance to travel again, a fresh start to a new time, and that's a good excuse to get a fresh new watch. So what I'm here to do today is show you how to enjoy the Aikon Ventura GMT to the fullest. This watch comes with the same sporty aesthetic that characterizes this sub-identity of the signature Aikon collection from Maurice Lacroix. The six-armed bezel comes from the main collection, of course, but it's presented here in a more robust format because the Ventura is meant to represent the rugged side of the Aikon. What we see here on the dial is your regular indication of the hours, minutes, and seconds, and you'll notice a fourth hand, which is shaped like an arrow. This hand makes a full rotation around the dial once per day, meaning that it's a 24-hour indication, differentiating it from the main hour hand, which is of course a 12-hour indication. The 24-hour indication is important here because you want to know whether it's 4 a.m. or 4 p.m. in the other time zone. It kind of makes a big difference when you're deciding whether or not to make that call. So let's go through how the second time zone function actually works on this watch. When the screw-down crown is pulled out to the first position, winding it in one direction changes the date, and you adjust the GMT hand by turning it in the other direction. Right now in Geneva, it's 12:50, and let's say you want to set your second time zone to reflect the time in Singapore, which is 7 hours ahead. So we turn the crown, which makes the GMT hand jump in 1 hour increments. Now we have Singapore time, which is 19:50 in the evening. So that's it, you don't have to do anything else. Now, there's a couple of extra things you can do with the bezel, which rotates, and here's one. The position of the 24-hour hand is quite intuitive, right? You know that when it's here, that's 6 a.m., then over here it's 12 noon, 6 p.m. over here, and then 12 midnight here. So once you get used to reading it quickly, you don't even have to refer to the bezel anymore. And that's when you can use the bezel to indicate a third time zone. Here's how. We see now in Geneva, it's 12:50 in the afternoon, and in Singapore, it's 7:50 in the evening. Let's say you also want to know what time it is in Los Angeles. Now, LA is 16 hours behind Singapore, so 24 minus 16, that's 8. You position the bezel with the 8 at the top. Now you read the time. It's 12:50 in the afternoon in Geneva, 7:50 in the evening in Singapore, and it's 3:50 in the morning in Los Angeles. The second extra thing you can do with the rotating bezel isn't related to time zones at all. Just like any rotating bezel, it can be used to provide a countdown reference. Let's say you have to do something at a particular time, you have to call someone in 2 hours or something. So using the triangle marker as a reference point, you turn the bezel until it's at the point where you look at your watch and it will tell you, hey, the time is approaching where I have to go and do that thing. So for those of you who wanted to know how to get the most out of your Aikon Ventura GMT, there you go. Hope you have fun with it.